a little bit different. I have the back-facing camera and I'm using this tiny microphone. I'll show you. So I'm not sure how it's going to sound, but we will see. I was just pulling some tarot cards for the month ahead since it just became September and fall is fast approaching. And I just thought that the visuals of these cards were just too gorgeous not to share, although I wonder if YouTube will allow some of these. So we'll see. But before we get started, I have to call attention to some of these candles I have lit in the background. First of all, this candle here, it is the almond macaroons candle. I got it from Target a while ago, and it's my favorite candle ever. Usually, candles are a little too much for me. Like, no matter what the scent is, it gives me a headache. This candle is perfect, and I've been buying it for years. Like, who knows how many I've gotten at this point, but I can't find it. I think they stopped selling it at Target altogether because I looked online and it was nowhere to be found. So if anyone knows where I could get that candle, please help me out. Again, I'm not sure how this all is going to sound, so we'll see. But also, this candle, I feel like this is crooked. Okay. This candle right here, it says give into joy. Give into joy, which is something that I have been, it's similar to an affirmation I've been telling myself recently, which is embrace positivity and invite joy into your life. Embrace positivity and invite joy into your life, because I tend to get really stuck in negative mind loops, if you know what I mean. And sometimes it can be really hard to remember and really internalize the fact that I deserve to feel happiness and experience joy in my life, which so do you. So that's just a really good reminder to give into joy, embrace positivity, and invite joy into your life, because be going through really hard times, but I feel like this is kind of something you don't want to hear when you're going through something hard. You just don't feel good, but seriously, practicing gratitude and opening yourself up to the possibility of joy and the possibility of positivity is, in my opinion, key to being able to be open to receive good things into your life. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess I'm trying to say that when you practice gratitude, you're practicing a state of receiving and being open to all the good that's out there, because it is out there. And if you're not experiencing it right now. So, anywho, ramble. I hope that resonated with someone. I hope that made sense to someone. But I guess we could chat about these cards that I pulled. Because my phone is at 20%, so this video cannot be too long. But I am kind of mesmerizing myself tracing these cards. It's so satisfying. First card I pulled was the Sun, Golden Sun. These cards, this deck is gorgeous. The Sun is a part of the Major Arcana. Also, I don't know too much about tarot and reading tarot cards. This was a gift from one of my best friends for my birthday this past year, and I've been using it pretty regularly throughout the year. So anything I'm saying, it's, take it with a grain of salt, a lot of salt, because I'm no professional and I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm doing. This is just really for funsies. Anything that I'm saying is just stream of consciousness, but if it does resonate with you, then I feel like you are meant to hear it. So whatever, we'll see. I hope this video is at the very least relaxing and can help you go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So anyways, the first card I pulled was the Sun. This is number 19. And I'm just gonna skip over a little bit because I think it's significant that I also pulled the World, which I don't think I can show the full card just because of YouTube guidelines, but that is the most I can show. It's a really beautiful card. Kind of looks like a tree, the tree of life or something like that. But I pulled that one in reverse. And this is the final card within the Major Arcana. It's 21. And to my understanding, the Major Arcana, it's at the front of the deck, and spiritual journey and the different stages within it. And so I just thought it was significant that both of these are just a couple of cards apart within that same realm. And the second and third cards I pulled were the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, both in reverse. And I also pulled the Six of Wands, the King of Cups in reverse. So I kind of was reading about these two, but I have not read about these two, so we'll figure this out. But to my understanding, the suit of the wands has to do with how you, let me just look. They mirror your consciousness and give insight into the core of who you are, both internal and external. They urge you to take action in situations that arise in your life. The astrological correspondences are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, to me, the energy of Leo and Aries kind of corresponds with my Venus placement, so that's kind of how I'm interpreting this, but that's just me. And your Venus placement, if I'm correct, again, I'm no profesh, but it has to do with your relationships and your diminities. So, I don't know, these two cards stood out to me just in my own, but I won't explain that because that's personal. But the Eight of Wands in reverse represents frustration, delay, mistakes, and confusion. As you can see, the card is like, it's these 8 wands, and they're just like different sizes. They're just sticking out all willy-nilly. So, frustration, delay, mistakes, and confusion. Then the Ace of Wands reversed represents endings, delay, unmotivated, and impatience. Endings, delay, unmotivated, and impatience. I don't know. As a young person, meeting people, gaining different experiences and growing, figuring out what's for you, what's not for you. In my experience, it's hard. Like I feel like our culture is very, I don't know why this is turning into this ramble, but our culture, like with dating apps and such, is just very like transactional almost. I don't know. Like feeling is expected to not be a part of the equation, but I personally just, I feel so much. That sounds really cheesy, but I do. I feel a lot. I'm a very emotional, sensitive person. So, I just, these things are difficult. And if you're situationship in your life, or a past relationship, or a blooming relationship, whatever it may be, like romantically or, platonically, what have you. Just know that it's okay to be confused. And it's okay to, have different expectations than the other person, and it's okay to be disappointed. These things happen, and you're going to get through it, and you're gonna figure it out, whatever it is. Like, time will heal. Like, that's hard to hear in the moment, but seriously, everything makes sense with a different perspective and more time and space. So just have trust and faith in your ability to persevere, and have faith in your own resiliency, because you've done hard things, and no one else can disturb that resilience and that peacefulness within you. So, even if other people have you tripping, it's gonna be okay. Is what I'm interpreting from these cards. Let's see our final two cards. I don't know if I really talked about the sun in the world in depth. The sun has to do with confidence, and I believe, let me see, I'm literally using this paintbrush. Sun. The sun card shines down confidence and awakening upon you. It is a time to embrace the joys in life and leave darkness and confusion behind. Literally, that's what I'm saying with the joy. Give into joy. Like, it's all coming together. An awakening. It's time to embrace joys in life and leave behind darkness and confusion. I love that. And then the world. The astrological correspondence is in Saturn, which Saturn, I'm pretty sure, has to do with taking action and taking the steps to complete what you've been thinking about. So it is 21, the last card within this, the major arcana, and it's like the final step of putting in the work to reap the benefits. Yeah, it's the final destination of your journey. You have a deeper understanding of your role in the universe, and all of your efforts have come full circle. I did pull it in reverse, which represents regret and complete lack of closure and doubt. However, I think it's important to recognize that, when you pull a card in reverse, you also need to consider the upright, because it goes both ways. Like, regret, incompleteness, lack of closure, and doubt is coming up. It's like the upright of that is completion, satisfaction, travel, and fulfillment. Okay, my phone's at 10%. I need to finish this up. But you can darkness and lack of closure and doubt and think, okay, yes, I do have some of those lingering feelings in the back of my subconscious, perhaps, even if they aren't like super nagging at me. How can I move towards completion, satisfaction, travel, and fulfillment? So, like, getting that reversed card isn't necessarily like a bad omen or anything. It's just like, hey, maybe these spots in your life where it feels a little incomplete, or like an idea that you haven't quite seen out, haven't seen your vision through, or any situation where you're feeling like doubtful. It's like, how can I tend to myself in those ways in which I need that completion and satisfaction and fulfillment? How can I see out my own intuitive vision is how I'm feeling about that. Okay, let's just move right along because I need to finish this. Six of Wands. Interesting, we also had the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Let's see. So, the Six of Wands. Right? The Wands are the consciousness, the core of who you are, internal, external, what have you. Upright is victory, confidence, valor, and recognition. So I was talking about like these cards feeling kind of like maybe different relationships in my life and feeling uncertain and having doubt and like a lack of closure. And then we have the Six of Wands, victory, confidence, valor, and recognition. So I'm feeling like I'm moving towards this. Hopefully, this confidence that we talked about before. I don't know if you just heard that really weird throat bubble, so I'm going to redo that. I think that this Six of Wands is what I'm working towards with this confidence and like light shining on all of me and, shining through the darkness. That's what this feels like, past this uncertainty and doubt. Again, here I had some uncertainty and unfinished business, what have you, with the world in reverse. So, working towards this victory, this confidence, and recognition for all of that hard work of, being vulnerable and real with yourself. Okay, finally, the King of Cups in reverse. Let's do this real quick. The Cups. The Suit of Cups delves into your emotional state and relationships. The suit appears when you need to pay attention to your own intuition when making decisions. The correspondences are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so already with this, making sure you're paying attention to your intuition and Scorpio energy, Cancer energy also. to me, it feels transformative. Scorpio energy is all about transforming, which, relates to this final step in the transformation. So, King of Cups in reverse is intolerance, abuse, moodiness, and dependency. So, this could be what is preventing you from this World card, from being upright, from finally finishing that journey. It's a dependency on some substance or someone or something, like a dependency, abusing something. Maybe that doesn't mean like super bad. It could be like, you can't just lean into comfort. You have to lean into discomfort to grow. So, I think this King of Cups is telling you that you need to, incorporate some balance and maybe structure into your life in order to fulfill these visions, this confidence, and fully see through your spiritual journey. Step out of this state of dependence and step into knowledge that you only need to depend on yourself because you have everything that you need already within you. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up before my phone dies, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it worked with the microphone. And let me know if you did in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you would like. And I will see you very soon. Please know that I love you so